Hello. So I got really inspired from Carla Law at C Law Plans. She moved MakseLife into an A5. I love this idea, and I'll show you kind of why, but I use this part just for my goals. So my monthly goals, I color coordinate it with the Maxi colors, and it just helps me get that glance, that snapshot here. Um, but this stuff, it's all focused on my goals and by the categories is really how I use these pages. Now, I do the weekly action page first, and then I go to the tending page, or I use it as like a tending Alistair method kind of check-in, and then the lined horizontal spreads I use as journaling and gratitude, and then have my daily habits tracked there. So I check in with those daily. But that's what I do there. So I don't get a like snapshot of my week really. And then you have the monthly reflections, so that's still goal oriented. And then I have April. I just love those spreads from Inkwell Press. So I keep these in there. And I've cut this down. It was like a disc bound, but I cut it and I don't have an A5 punch yet, but I took my regular 3-hole punch, modified it, and we figured it out eventually. You'll notice. Um, it's not perfect, but I like it, and I think I'll actually use it a lot more. Um, you'll notice that the pages are pretty big, so that's how they kind of cut down that one. I still need to finish. And then this monthly I used for like my appointments and activities, things like that. And there's some overlap sometimes, but the other one's more intentions, and then this is like my practical, more functional. And I do use stickers and decorative planning sometimes when I have time here. Sometimes I use this more as like a work map, but what I like about this A5 is that I can also, originally this was just like a teaching A5 that I used for planning curriculum, and now I can have that with my other stuff. So it's only one thing that I have to take instead of two things. Before it was like the separate coil bound planner and then this for work, and now I'm putting it all in one shot. And so when I'm thinking about what things I have to bring home as we finish up the school year, we're going to have about 11 weeks or so ish left. And that's a decent chunk of time. So I want a system that will work pretty well. So you'll notice those pages fit really well into, this is like a Webster's Pages, one that I had years ago for an Inkwell press. But so the Inkwell pages even cut down, they fit good. Now the MakseLife ones do not. And Carla, in hers, she uses, is it Aura Estelle? A5, but it's in a wide, and I think I'm going to have to get one of them just because I don't want my pages to bend. Even though I'm only using it as a month, a lot can happen in a month when I'm bringing it to work every single day. So it does snap, and it does fold over, but I just have to be so careful with it. So that's my plan. I'm excited. I'll keep doing some like follow-ups with this, but have a great rest of your day. Thanks for watching.